Christmas is coming. It might have even gone already, and now you want to turn your life around. Me too. After lots of years of failing, and a few years of success, let's dig into why your New Year's resolutions don't stick. And if you stick around to the end, how to actually make them stick. I love Christmas.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since there's no place to go, let it snow, let it snow.
Yeah, that much. But you're stuck with copyright free, I'm afraid. When else do you get the opportunity to eat like shit, drink like a fish, and share love and joy with friends, family, and whoever you may be with? More importantly though, Christmas gives me a feeling of hope. The build up to it is magical, it makes the long commutes a little easier, the dark evenings brighter, and the world just feels a little bit more fun. It's also an incredibly indulgent time of year, which is okay. After a long year, you deserve a celebration. The problem is, I indulge all year. As someone who struggles with reducing that indulgence, the idea of getting through to January before starting my resolutions creates a load of problems. Which is why for the last 2 years, the Christmas build-up weeks have been some of my healthiest. So, the first trick to helping your resolutions stick are to start thinking about them in the build-up to Christmas, and especially between Christmas and New Year. There's 3 simple reasons for this. First, you've actually got some time. Actually think about it. Don't just follow the crowd. Make a decision for yourself what you're going to do. Secondly, you often feel better about yourself in the lead up to Christmas, and maybe a bit worse about yourself afterwards once you've indulged a bit too much. Take that opportunity and attack it with a positive mindset instead of, when you're feeling really crap about yourself and you want to change your whole life all at once. And third, use that time that you've got to think about how you're actually going to implement it instead of mucking about trying to do it all on January 1st and then failing. But what if you stumble upon this video on December 30th, or you just don't fancy compromising on Christmas revelries? Trust me, I am equally guilty. January 1st. It's got a certain feeling to it. It's full of opportunity, it's a new start. Unfortunately, you're full of beer, wine and turkey and your head's screaming at you.
Oh.
Me too.
Oh.
It actually just feels like a lot of pressure. The full gym, the park full of runners. Every dickhead started a new business or YouTube channel. Subscribe and sign up to my newsletter, by the way. And your hangovers not helping with that pressure.
Oh.
Unfortunately, January 1st is kind of the most important day for making your resolutions stick. It's the Grim Reaper. It'll wipe yours out before you slept through your alarm. But for the last 2 years, January 1st has actually been really good for me. So here's how you get it right. Drink less on New Year's Eve. Genuinely, just don't get shit-faced. I've got a whole guide on that you can watch after this video. And then set an actual plan that gets you up and doing what you need to on the first day. Pre-cook a healthy meal, agree to meet a friend, something like that. And then make it the easiest possible thing you can do. Make your bed. Take your empty glasses out of your bedroom. Go on a 1 kilometre jog. Honestly, go on a 500 metre jog. Do 10 push-ups, do them kneeling, do literally anything. But just hold yourself accountable on day 1 for the smallest thing. And tick it off as a great start. Because once day 1 is done, you've got the rest. So day 1's over, you've done something, you've kept it going, pat on the back, you're ahead of where you were last year. Now you've got to show your result for your resolution. Once again, this is something I've ballsed up time and time again. But there's some lesson to be learned. I failed because I tried to do too much at once. I failed because I tried to start with something much harder than my level, and I failed because I failed to plan. And then equally, I failed because when the end of January came, I thought I was done. The whole point of your resolution is not to prove a point. The whole point is for long-term personal growth. And so to make your New Year's resolution stick long-term, here's what I've learned from years of trying and eventually succeeding. First, focus on one resolution instead of multiple. One thing is so much easier to keep up than multiple, and honestly, succeeding in one thing is so much better than failing in multiple. Second, make it easy for yourself. Start slow, do a small amount every day, and make sure it's super easy for you to start whatever it is you're doing each day. Third, find something you actually give a shit about. Like, if you decided the day before New Year that you really wanted to get ripped, don't choose the gym, because realistically, you're not going to stick to it and it's not something you truly care about. Pick something you're actually going to give a shit about and you're actually going to stick to. Finally, take it day by day. Try and get day 1 right, and then day 2, and then you might fail on day 3. But on day 4, you need to pick yourself back up. It's not all or nothing, it's not pass fail. It's just about making you feel a little bit better and get a little bit better each day. So don't just treat it like you're going to fail and then give up. Keep picking yourself back up. Enjoy your Christmas, by all means.
But enjoy it by being disciplined here.
Subscribe for more actionable advice and sign up to my newsletter for a more personal touch.